Hey guys, it's the Nexo Ninja here today, and I'm here today to tell you if you should buy New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. I don't mean, I'm gonna tell you to do it, and you need to do it. I'm just gonna state, in my opinion, if it was worth purchasing it or not. I will be stating a lot of different things. First of all, I'll be talking about the changes that the Switch version has from the Wii U version. Then I will be talking about the core gameplay and the story. And then finally, I will have my opinion if you should purchase New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe or not. Let's go! Okie dokie. Now, before I continue, I just want to state that I am a massive fan of the New Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario Bros. Series. I don't care what people say, I really enjoy the platforming thing, and I find myself playing these games very, very often. And when they announced it for the Switch, I thought it was really cool. I am not much of a fan of ports, but I actually picked this one up, and I will get my opinion on it later. But now, let's talk about the changes that the the Switch version has from the Wii U version. First of all, let's talk about the brand new character that the internet has talked about so much. Toadette, that has the ability to turn into Peachette. Yep, that is basically the newest thing in the game, is Toadette. Another new feature is player 1 can actually select their character in this game, which is really cool, because if you don't know, in the past games, the only people that could select their characters were player 2, 3, and 4. Player 1 was stuck with Mario. Not that it's a bad thing, but maybe you didn't want to be Mario. I think that's a cool feature, because you could play with Mario, that is the standard thing, he's the expert at standard stuff. You could play as Luigi, that has the higher jump than his brother, slightly higher. You could play as Blue and Yellow Toad, that have the ability to run quicker than both of the brothers. And you could also play as Toadette, that has the feature to have an exclusive power-up, the Super Crown, that I'm not going to go into too much detail about, because the internet has already went into a lot more of detail about it. But it allows Toadette to turn into Peachette. Who is Peachette? Peachette is basically a fusion combination between Princess Peach, Toadstool, and Toadette. It allows Toadette to get sort of, a jump in the air. Sort of like a propeller mushroom, but less useful. You also can play as Nabbit, that has the ability of immortality, meaning he can't die by enemies or bosses. Really, he can only die by falling and burning in lava. Good for him. Now, I don't really care about the next thing I'm about to mention, but hey, some people do, so I might as well bring it up. That means 3 people in the Mario U will actually have to play one person in the Mario U will have to play with a handicap if you're playing with 4 people. Each character has their own special abilities, but I feel like you won't. Some people may not want to have that handicap and may just want to play the game normally. And the developers made a strange decision. Yeah, they added Blue Toad, but if someone's already Yellow Toad, you can't be Blue Toad. If someone's Blue Toad, you can't be Yellow Toad. That's a weird feature. Yeah, I don't care about a handicap, because I'm normally Mario. But, someone could just want to play a normal game, and they're stuck with a handicapped character, like Nabbit or Toadette. And that means in the Luigi U, 2 people are stuck with a handicap, because, yep, Mario's out of the game. Screw you, Mario. Screw you, Luigi. He going home. But, yeah, I think that is a bit weird, but, hey, I could care less. Some people might, so I figure this isn't just an argument for myself. I'm telling people if they should buy the game or not, so you gotta throw out some stuff that you normally could give 2 craps about. But, anyway, there are some other things added to the game, such as the menu. The loading screen has changed as well to just a montage of power-ups. That's kind of cool as well. Also, they have removed the boost mode entirely from challenges. Okay, yeah, you couldn't really done it to the Switch. A lot of people are complaining about that, but I never was a fan of the challenges. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I played a bunch of them, but I never got just too into the challenges and everything. But, yeah, it could be an argument that, hey, I like that challenge. Why'd you remove it? I don't know, but yeah, that's actually most of the new stuff. You have a new character. You can play Nabbit in Mario Bros. U, because normally you could just play him in the Wii U. And you have a new loading screen. That's it. That's it. A new character, being able to play Nabbit in Mario U, and a new loading screen is basically it. And this is, in Canadian cash, a $90 game, and in American cash, a $60 game. Meaning, you paid less for the Wii U version, and you paid more for the Switch version. Now, let's briefly talk about the core gameplay. The core gameplay is, basically the same. You jump platform to platform, you kill enemies, you beat bosses. Nothing's changed. No new levels, no new power-ups, except for the Super Crown, but that's only... Toadette's only able to use that, thank God, Nintendo. And, there might be new challenges, I don't know, I haven't beaten Mario U Deluxe yet. I've played enough to it that I know it's not very different from its predecessor to be able to make this video on it. The worlds are the same. The graphics are slightly upgraded, which you can tell, and it's a nice upgrade, that's for sure. The story is the same. Nothing changed about that. The Wii U, the exact same, except you're able to play as Toadette and grab a Super Crown. So that's a brief summary about the gameplay. Also, yeah, if you're playing the Switch version, you're gonna have to get used to playing it a bit, because I remember, when I first got playing it, I felt a bit weird with the controls. This might just be me, but because I'm normally used to playing this with the Wii remote, and when I grab, like, a normal controller, like, sort of like a PlayStation one, like the Nintendo version, though, I forget the name of that, and probably gonna get ridiculed in the comments for forgetting the name. It feels weird. A Pro Controller. There we go. Pro Controller. Boom. It feels weird actually playing this with both Joy-Cons or a Pro Controller. If you play it with one Joy-Con, at least you get the feeling that you're playing it with a Wii remote. I know this isn't too much of a bug, and I'm probably just being a huge jerk right now, but it does feel off to me, and of course I could easily fix this by only playing with one Joy-Con, but I'm saying, if you want to play with both Joy-Cons or the Pro Controller, it is going to be a bit strange and taking some time to get used to. I'm not saying that's a criticism, I'm just saying if you don't really want to, take time to get used to controls, you should just simply go with the one Joy-Con. But that's enough about that. Now, should you buy the game? I'm going to say this from a bunch of different perspectives. The first perspective I have is if you have the Wii U version, it's up to you then. I have the Wii U version, but I still picked it up on the Switch for a few reasons. The reasons being, yeah, I want to play this game on the go. I love it, and I love to play it on the go. And I think that is honestly the only reason I picked it up. Plus, the hype surrounding it kind of got me in the mood to buy it. So if you have the Wii U version, I only recommend buying it if you really want to play this game on the go. It's the exact same as the Wii U version, except it's just a little bit of changes. Now, if you do not have the Wii U version, I highly recommend it. And, of course, if you don't have the money for it, you could always just buy the Wii U version. If you don't have a Wii U at all, I definitely recommend this. This is a treat. This is a really great game. I'm glad Nintendo ported it. I'm not much about ports, but hey, this was a good decision for them. And if you, that's really it. If you don't have the Wii U version, I highly recommend it. And if you have the Wii U version, if you want to play it on the go, that's really the only reason I recommend you purchase it. Now, it is the exact same, basically, as the Wii U version. Not much changes. It's still a really great game, though. I'm not much of a fan for ports. I mean, a few months ago, I was talking to my friends about how I'm not going to pick up the new Mario Kart Deluxe because I already have the Wii U version. And look at me now, I bought Mario U Deluxe because I have the Wii U version, but I picked it up anyways. I'm a hypocrite. But that doesn't matter. That's my sort of opinion on it. I hope I were able to help you out if you were trying to make this decision. Because it took me about 2 days to actually sit down and think to myself if I was really wanting to purchase this game. But I think those are the solid reasons if you should buy the game or not. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And now, if you mind, I gotta play myself some Mario U Deluxe. Thank you guys so much for watching. You're awesome. Bye-bye.